What's up, people? Today I'm gonna be talking about something that I've been thinking a lot about lately, and it's kind of a weird topic. Like, I'm not exactly sure how to explain it, and yeah, so I'm sure you guys will understand, and I'm sure a lot of people will relate, but it's confusing to me. So I hope I get the point across. I don't want you to think that I'm being condescending or that I'm saying that I'm better than you or something because I feel a different way. I want you to just, if you listen to this, take it in and you can shove it out the other ear, or you can take it in and say, okay, maybe I shouldn't be so obsessed with this person. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just saying what I've learned. I titled this video what I've learned from being a fangirl, or what I've learned from fangirling or whatever, because I guess, I don't know how to word it, but I guess technically now I don't really consider myself a fangirl. And before everyone starts freaking out and saying, well, you met JC and you met 5 Sauce and blah blah blah. Yes, that was fangirl stuff. But generally, about how I feel about celebrities and stuff, I don't consider myself necessarily a fangirl. And then let me explain why before people start freaking out, because I know people are gonna be they're gonna assume that I'm just saying that I'm done with liking celebrities, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just don't want you to get the wrong idea. The thing with being a fangirl now is that in order to be classified as a fangirl, you have to basically be obsessed with every single detail about their lives. And I was at one point, obviously. I mean, for a long time, I knew everything about 5 Sauce. You guys watched me spend an insane amount of my time trying to meet them and then cry when I didn't. That's not healthy. And that's why I don't want to be a fangirl anymore, because it's not healthy to be like that. And before people start freaking out and getting mad at me, I'm not telling you what to do. You can do whatever you want. You can obsess over anyone you want. I'm just telling you from my experience why I prefer to not go with the ways of being a fangirl. You get so involved with these people and you say all the time, people are like, oh, I just care about them as people, I don't care about the rumors and this, but they're the same people that the very next day are freaking out over rumors that they've heard and just assuming that they're correct. So it's I'm sure that you do love them as people, from what you know, but you also feed into the lies and to the negativity that comes with being a celebrity. So I feel like that aspect of it is not good. It doesn't do anything for you. And whenever I've been involved in all the drama, all it does is make me upset all the time, because I'm oh, Luke has a girlfriend or whatever it is, you know? And then I get freaked out and I'm oh my gosh, blah blah blah. And then the next day some other rumor is going along. And it's just that's so pointless. And if you enjoy it, go ahead. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. Do whatever you want. But I'm just telling you that from my experience, when you don't give a crap about any of the drama, any of the rumors, anything about their life, you literally don't care about their life, it's so much better to be a fan of somebody, because you can just enjoy their music. And because I've been a fangirl of people, so I've watched all their interviews, I've been obsessed with them, I know who, I sort of know who they are as people, at least from what, they show in interviews and everything, and so I respect them for that, rather than being freaked out because they did something Friday night that I didn't like, or something stupid. We focus too much on the stupid little details that don't matter, and we try to make big hypes about it, and we have to know every single thing that happens, and whenever new pictures come out, we have to save them all to our phones. And it's really unhealthy to be like that, because it's an obsession, it really is. And that's, if it makes you happy, whatever, fine. But in the long run, I found that it didn't make me happy, because I was focusing too much on the negatives, and I was looking at all of these details about their life, and I felt like I was getting behind if I didn't watch enough interviews. It's weird. And I think there's also a weird stigma almost about fangirling. In the fangirling world, you have to be obsessed with somebody in order to be classified as a fangirl. People ask me oh, did you hear this about 5 Sauce, or did you hear this about Demi Lovato or someone? And I'm no, I didn't hear about that. Because I don't care, and it feels great not to care. Once you stop focusing on every single thing that somebody's doing, you can respect them as a person. The difference that I would say now is I respect them as a person, and I don't give a crap what they do unless it's a positive thing, you know, if somebody is advocating for LGBTQ rights, obviously I'm gonna appreciate that, and I'm gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna know about that because that's something that's important. But if they went out to a club on Saturday and they were seen with a guy or a girl and they went home with them, I don't give a crap about that because that's not important, and that's not even my business, first of all. Like, it shouldn't matter to me because that's not my business. I can't do anything to change that. I can't, like, anything I say about it doesn't matter because it's still their life. And me being invested in somebody else's life so much is like, it's not important. Like, it doesn't need to happen. I don't know how to explain it. And then, like, people would get mad at me because I say I don't care about their life, like a celebrity's life, but I don't mean I don't care about them as a person. I just don't care about what they do. Like, they can do whatever they want. And that's why now I realize that in, like, the situation where when I was trying to meet 5 Sauce and I shouldn't, obviously, first of all, I shouldn't have done that in the first place because that is way crazy to have spent that amount of time and been so emotionally invested. Like, my happiness at that time completely depended on them, and that's so not okay. But that's another topic. But just like taking that example, I was so upset with them because I thought they owed it to us to meet us. And I thought that because I was invested in their life and I pay attention to their music and everything, that I should have been able to meet them, which is totally wrong. Like, yeah, to a point I was correct. Like, they should have met us because it's only fair in that sense. But also, it's like, they don't have to do that. They're people, they can do whatever they want. They have bad days, they get tired, they don't want to meet people. Like, there are times where I don't want to talk to people. I stay in my room like the whole day because I'm like, I don't really want to socialize right now. And if I was a celebrity and I had to be out somewhere and somebody tried to meet me and I was in that mood, I would totally understand why I wouldn't want to meet somebody because you know, like, I feel like we forget they're actually people and they're not just like objects. The biggest thing is that I kind of mentioned it just a couple seconds ago, like, we invest all of our emotions into them. So whatever they do affects our mood. And that's okay, but also it's bad because when they do something that we don't like or they do something that makes us feel sad, then we're sad for the rest of however. And our happiness shouldn't depend on a celebrity. It shouldn't depend on whether or not a celebrity came out across the street and said hi to us, or they tweeted us, or they posted a picture on Instagram today. Our happiness should depend on something that we can control. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, this makes me happy, so whatever. And like I've said a couple times, cool, do whatever you want. I'm just expressing my opinion. This is just a rant of me talking about something that I've been thinking about. If you, at the end of this, are still like, whatever, I'm gonna do whatever I want, go ahead, that's fine. I'm just talking. But yeah, I just think that it's so not good to have the only source of happiness be a band or something like that. And I know a lot of people say that. Like, there are so many people who say like, oh, 5 Sauce, I'm using 5 Sauce a lot just because that's the most recent person I fangirled over, so I'm sorry if you think that I'm talking about them too much, but that's just my example. People will be like, oh, 5 Sauce is my only source of happiness, I would die without them and stuff. I'm like, that's scary. Because if they weren't a band, what would you be doing? Like, you need to make sure that, sure, you can invest in them and you can, like, be happy when they do things that will make you happy, but you shouldn't invest your happiness in them so much that nothing else makes you happy. Because once they're gone, how are you gonna make yourself happy? Like, it's fine to have them as like one thing, but as long as you have all of these other things and realize that you control your happiness, not a band or a artist or some other celebrity. I don't know, I've learned that it's fun to go to concerts, it's fun to meet celebrities, but it's not fun to spend an insane amount of time obsessing over celebrities and trying to meet celebrities and then investing so much emotion in them that when something doesn't go your way with them or something they do isn't what you wanted, that you freak out over it. And I guess that's like the main point of this, is that's how I feel, that's what I've learned from being a fangirl, which I guess I still sort of am, but just not in the obsessive way like I talked about. I still will go to concerts, I'm still going to talk about celebrities because I still love them, I'm just not emotionally invested in them Whereas before, I would obsess over every little thing that somebody did. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took something from it, whatever that was. And if you do disagree with me and you're mad at me for something I said, I'm sorry. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I wasn't trying to condescend you or make you feel like I'm better because of a certain opinion that I have. I'm just talking. You don't even have to watch this video if you don't want to. You can give it a thumbs down if you want to. I don't care. That stuff isn't important to me. I'm just spreading my opinion to you. But yeah, if you like this video, let me know. If you feel the same way, let me know. Whatever. I will be posting some more videos soon. Don't know exactly what. Again, leave me some comments or tweet me any suggestions you have, because I'm kind of not been able to think of ideas lately. So if you have any, let me know. Love you guys a lot. You're my favorite people in the world. I obsess over you more than anybody else. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!